Hi peeps, it's your boy Donnie the Dreamer, and it's about that time for a little more Under Night In-Birth arcade play. And today we're gonna see what we get into. So as far as characters go, let's see what we got left. We're picking a male today. So we got Seth, Waldstein, Enkidu, Bordeaux, and Biakia. Now, I played Merkava last time on a whim, and today I'm gonna try Waldstein because I feel like he is connected to some of the main characters, so we'll probably get a little more out of his story. Seth seems to be up there too, but he's probably one of the characters I'm excited to play the most. So, for now, we're gonna go with the characters I'm least interested in. So for Waldstein's colors, we got Iron Beast, Crow Ash, Steel Tiger, Sapphire Bear, Magnetite Crystal, Coal Monster, Francium Maroon, Tungsten Yellow, Poison Bandit, and Hero Kane. I think I'm gonna go with Crow Ash because it looks interesting and it sounds the most interesting. So let's see what the story's about. The Princess of the Nightblade. No. She's nowhere to be found. The boy with the blonde hair isn't here either. Did those two go into Hollow Knight together? As expected, that girl hardly passed up a chance to dive into the doors of danger yet. God, even having lived this long, I still don't understand the ways of women. Ain't that the truth, brother? I feel I taught her well enough that she would hold her own against the embers, but it'd be foolish to underestimate our opponent. I can't afford to have them within an inch of her. Amnesia and their vessel paradox, even the actions of the Nightblade worry me. Kuwan, my comrade at arms, is this too a part of your plan? There's no point in thinking about this too much. Once again, it's my duty to plunge into the abyss and put an end to Paradox's treachery. Nine's absence could be a blessing as it's one less person to babysit. I can feel the blood beginning to rush through my veins. It's been a while since I've had the chance to unleash my power. That woman's wickedness will surely fall to my claws. What? Okay, so he is the teacher of Nine. He's like the mentor figure, which is, you know, that's cool. You know, like the Goten. So, let's check him out. Let's see how he plays. He's a big body, so let's see how he does. Okay. Range isn't the issue. So his movement speed is on the lower side, but he's got power. Alright, so he has a projectile of sorts for his special action, which is a rock throw. And his ability, which I caught a glimpse of, was the hecatoncheir, which is like an old mythological creature known as the 100 Hands. Also a Final Fantasy summon. Okay. So he's definitely not gonna win in these piece, but he's got range and he hits kinda hard. Double perfect. It's interesting because he actually looks like a pretty evil character, but he's, I guess, at least neutral. Perspective-wise, I guess. Oh, hey, it's the character we had last time. Outman. Power. Oh man, look at that dash. That dash is abysmal. Got a perfect though. Sometimes simple is easier and better. We got mic only audio for the broadcast, unfortunately. Ooh, I went for a 4. 4 perfects in a row. You're lighter than I expected. I thought I was going to throw you clear across the country. Alright, talk that smack, Waldstein. Ooh, story beat versus Gordo. What a surprise. Waldstein the hecatoncheir. Sworn enemy of the Night Blade. Not sure whether I'd consider myself lucky running into a monster like you here. What's this? You radiate the Warrior Warrior. You already know my name, but I've yet to learn yours. Mine? Oh, come on. Let's not ruin the ambience by doing introductions now. I'm more interested in why an old man with those massive clothes is wandering around on a night like this. Hey, you give me too much thought. I'm just here to rampage. It's my job to distract amnesia from the princess's movements. So, needless to say, if the chance presented itself, I'd gladly take Paradox's head. So it's a diversion you're creating. Did you really think it was wise to tell me all this? I'd have been a lot more subtle if I were you. Really? Why? Whoa now, you're one of the good ones, aren't you? If the enemy knows you're berserking for their attention, they're not going to fall for your tricks. Telling them all about it would defeat your purpose. That possibility never occurred to me. Gordo. I'm also, to a certain extent, affiliated with Amnesia, and then again, I'm not so allegiant that I tell them your plans either. What? You're actually a part of Amnesia? Talk about a stroke of luck for me. You and Enkidu both have an eye for talent, it seems. How regrettable that you're my enemy. Oh yeah, old man Enkidu. He likes to mess around with my attitude. Christ, why is it that I only seem to attract old men? It's part of your charm. I too have fallen for your masculine wiles. Now let's see if you can satisfy this burning I have deep in my heart. It doesn't look like you're going to give me much of a choice, but if I win, you leave me the hell alone, deal? Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's get it. Ooh! 5er. Got a 5er. Okay. I promise you, I'm not playing no easy mode, guys. Oh, get it. The massive. Here we go. Oh, good grab. So I feel like Waldstein's weakness is that if you can get inside his grab within his range, like close range, if he's not rushing you and he's not being aggressive, you can kind of take advantage of his reach because I feel like a lot of his moves might win, even though I'm not showing it very well right now. At least that's what I gathered from his normals anyway. Like, you can see like, it kind of like went over her and everything like that while I was using some of his normals in my combos. And I feel like if you're within a certain range, like they'll whiff. Because he is a big character, so you gotta hit that sweet spot, if you will. Like, you may have trouble with people getting off people or getting out of combos because he's such a large target.
Second cross, divide.
Yeah, see? Kind of whipping with those. There. Alright, we up to stage 6 already. Oh, story beat. Let's go. Oh, Carmine. Hey there, what the heck? You look strong. Seriously, are you even human? Did you escape from a zoo or something? Are you referring to me? You look as though you have potential, young one, but you must go and train that thin, fragile-looking body of yours. Indeed. What one must eat to appear as frail as you. Oop, use a twig. And Carmine's crazy. This is classic, right back at you. What the heck do you eat to become a monstrous as you are, old man? You do have 2 legs and talk like a human, so I guess aside from your looks, you pass for human. Not like it'll matter in a minute because I'm gonna end you. To attack someone while that's guarded down, hardly honorable, young one, but what is this? You wield a bizarre power befitting of your unsettling physique. You managed to stop my blood spike with one hand. Now that's what I'm talking about. Tons of people like you, so why don't you go ahead and die right here, old man? Child's play. True power comes from a well-trained body. You need to recognize the weaknesses that leave you vulnerable. I'll skew you like a mouse's guts and cat's claw. Then be prepared to be torn apart, you flimsy paper doll. Alright, let's get it.
First cross, divide.
Nice. Get him.
Waldstein. Second cross,
Waldstein. Oh yeah. Slash, slash, slash. Get it on the floor. Alright, who's next? Oh, Wagner. I don't fight her much, so this should be interesting. Nice. Keep out of range, man. Keep out of range.
セカンドクローズ
This is my 7th? 6th or 7th.
ワレンシュタイン
いかにバッタのごとく跳ね回ろうとこの腕が
Level 8. Oh, versus Bianchia.
しつこいわね。
This should be interesting.
ファーストクローズディバイド
Dang. So I definitely found the grapple character.
セカンドクローズディバイドそりゃああそろそろ怖いリバウンド
Ooh.
怖いあらよ ワレンシュタイン
So yeah, man, this the world seems very interesting. He's a grapple character, which means he's bulky but slow, has tons of health, and hits like a truck. And you know, sometimes these characters are fun to play, sometimes they're a chore. Youngster, to think I'd run into you before heading into the abyss. Waldstein, you've abandoned the path of eternity and now are just another heretic vessel. You willingly became a monster, yet you still feel regrets in this world. Regret? Perhaps I had a few. Limne, Kuwan, other you, but I care less about you, you little punk. And this evening, has the princess already made her way here? Yeah, she arrived a moment ago along with the insulator. They're making their way to the altar of light and darkness where paradox awaits. The Night Blade conspiring with amnesia? I cannot fathom this. I would like to hear more about it. Perhaps it is Kuwan's will that drives you. As a fellow soldier, do you honestly believe I'll tell you anything just because you asked? You little bastard. No, I'm pleased that you've grown to be able to talk the talk. As a fellow Nightblade, I worried about your lack of strength, but I see I was wrong. Now to rip you limb from limb. You intend on going after Line, hecatoncheir? You might already be too late. I'm sure even you could tell that she's still no match for Paradox. Both that little girl and I have experience in defying the odds. She's especially tough. If I were you, I'd be more worried about my own well-being. It's not in my power to go easy on anyone right now. Alright, Waldstein. Let's go.
ディバイド
なかなかの腕だ。なかなかの腕だ。なかなかの
ウィンセカンドクローズディバイド
後期なかなかの生きてる生きてるか何らか生きてるかくだらないお前生きてるか
You know, I'm enjoying him because I tend to enjoy characters who can grapple. I'm a fan of Armika from Street Fighter, even though she's not a traditional grappler. I definitely love Hugo from Street Fighter 3. Paco from Brawl Out, if you guys know what that game is about. That game's fun. Alright. Hecatoncheir, the infamous guardian of the Princess of the Nightblade. If you're looking for your precious little princess, she's sleeping over there. Were you worried sick about her? So you're the nefarious paradox. What a joke. And if the princess could be so easily killed, I would have cut ties with her a long time ago. Well now, that's convenient. I wish to speak of abandonment as well. The Nightblade is rotting away from the inside. Why not leave her enjoying amnesia? Lord knows you look villainous enough. I'm in need of a ferocious hunting dog. I couldn't care less about obedience or loyalty, just as you wish. I'll let you live and die, or your beloved battlefield, so why not go berserker on my behalf? So I get to release my powers however I choose? Actually, that's not a bad deal. How pleasing it is to know that I could aim for your neck as well. Isn't it? I'm gonna try and be sweet with you either. Leave the Nightblade and join amnesia. You can berserk to your heart's content until you die. Not a bad life for a powerful giant like you, right? For once, you actually made a good point, but I need to see if you're worthy enough to be a vessel. If I defeat you here, then you're not worth my time. I also cannot wait to bare my claws against your monster and Kido. Until that match is settled, I will not let this flesh wither and die. I did figure you say that. If that is what you desire, I'll gladly be your opponent. We have amnesia, but we come rebirth. I'll give you a moment to allow your fear of me to take over. And I gotta see how I fare against her because she got some range attacks on her. That's some pretty quick combos. Oh. Nice. Still got sliced up. Alright, well, definitely wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Noodly arms. You thought you could become a rebirth with your powers? One's X's abilities comes from a soul, mind, and body. A sound, mind, and body. You were no match for my strength. Then again, it looks like you can no longer hear anything I say. Sleep for eternity, paradox. Paradox. Where am I? Did I force you to save me yet again, Wald? I apologize for causing you trouble. Walu. You're finally awake. Don't worry about the details. Are you hurt at all? I'm fine, but more importantly, did you finally settle things with that woman once and for all? Of course, I was about to take her out, but I saw that she spared your life, so I decided to return the favor. I don't know what our plans are now, but there may be hope for her still. I see. Was Quan around? I didn't see him, but I did sense his shadow. I think we can assume he's carrying out his own agenda somehow. it would be bothersome if the reverse control and the Nightblade was involved.
しかしな
But don't you worry about a little thing, little one. I'll protect you as well as the art of death and rebirth that lies within you. Former allies be danged.
お主の
What's wrong? Still exhausted, are we? This is why I still think of you as a little girl. Princess of the Nightblade. I cannot imagine the burden your tiny body is forced to bear. The burden that grows on you as you experience more hollow nights. How much longer can you go on? Kuwan, the Eternal, Hilda of Amnesia, and the bearer of the Insulator. Everything is converging toward a single point. This must be an omen. The start of the event foreseen by the ancient Nightblade. Seems like there's still plenty of work left for this old man to do. I don't think I can give you back this life just yet. Alright. Alright. That was cool, you know. That was pretty quick. I think that might be one of my faster videos as far as this game goes. But yeah. Under Night in-Birth Waldstein arcade mode. Yeah, man, he's a grapple guy. He's a big body grappler. And, you know, he does damage, man. If you can get inside his attacks and not get grabbed, but try to overwhelm him, then you will have a better chance at survival. But once he gets going, as we saw, like, he can mop the floor with you from almost any range. So, yeah, something to look out for. But yeah, man, I thought it was pretty cool. He's a gentle giant character, which took me a little bit by surprise. You know, this goes to show you that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. He looks ferocious, but the guy's got heart, man. So yeah, this was Under Night in-Birth Waldstein arcade mode gameplay, and this is your boy Donnie the Dreamer signing off. Until next time, stay safe out there and have a good day.